Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe Golden Flower Palia YouTube channel, like and press the bell icon.
Hello students, welcome you all again, and today we will be doing Geography class 9th chapter 1 India size and location. So children, before we begin describing this chapter, I want you to just go through these diagrams I have made over there here, and you can just see these diagrams very carefully and try to understand what I will be teaching you. What are these things? Okay children, so you have seen the diagrams. So children, it is very necessary, we are doing the chapter class 9 India size and location, geography chapter number 1. So it is a very important chapter because we are going to study the Indian subcontinent, everything. So we must be knowing the size and location of India in the world. So first of all, I have made a map of India over here. So children, this is somewhat I have made a model of our map, and the most important thing that the important tropic cuts India into two equal parts, and the name of the tropic is Tropic of Cancer. It is one of the most important latitudes. I will be teaching you about the latitudes, but you should know that in the junior classes you might have heard of this Tropic of Cancer, and this cuts India into two equal parts, and it goes from the state of Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, and to West Bengal and Mizoram. So these are the states that the Tropic of Cancer passes through. You can go through the state Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Mizoram, Jharkhand. This line crosses all these states. So children, this is the one of the most important thing, that this latitude crosses India. And one of the important thing is that our country lies in the northern hemisphere of the earth. We have complete earth, and it has two parts, northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere, but our country lies in the northern hemisphere. So children, our Indian continent, one side, this side, eastern side, we are having Arabian Ocean, and this side we are having, eastern side we are having Bay of Bengal, and at the tip, downwards tip, we have Indian Ocean. So it is basically a triangular in shape, and it is surrounded by water from three sides. Okay, so one side Arabian Ocean, other side Bay of Bengal, and at the down we have Indian Ocean. And India is the only country that is named after a ocean is named after the continent, that is our India. So children, one important thing is that we have certain groups of islands also. Islands we are having in Arabian Ocean is Lakshadweep group of islands. Lakshadweep group of islands, and in Bay of Bengal we have Andaman Nicobar group of islands. So children, these are the important things, that the tropics, the oceans, and the northern hemisphere of a continent lies. So this must be clear to you. I hope this is clear to you. Now we will be moving with the next diagram. This diagram I have made over here of the earth to make you understand about the latitudes and longitudes. Latitudes and longitudes. So these both are imaginary lines, means they are not actual lines on the earth's surface, but these are imaginary lines only to locate certain countries or continents and time zones, so that it will be easy for us to calculate. So the important latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Tropic of Capricorn. Important latitudes are other also, but these are the three most important that I will tell you in just explain you other latitudes also. But the most important latitudes are Equator, that is 0 degree, Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree, and Tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south. So this point is North Pole and this is South Pole. The two tips of the earth, North Pole and the South Pole, they are both 90 degree. It is 90 degree north, 90 degree south. Okay children. So our India lies where the Tropic of Cancer is going through this. So our India lies at this point. India lies at this point and Tropic of Cancer passes through India at this point. Okay children, clear? But the thing is that the most important longitude, ठीक है, अभी now I have told you that these are the latitudes, imaginary lines that are cutting the earth in the horizontal way, like this, horizontal way. These are called latitudes. Okay children, important latitude is equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, next come the longitudes. Longitudes क्या होता है? Longitudes are the imaginary vertical lines. The vertical lines from North Pole to South Pole. These are called longitudes, and the most important longitude is prime meridian. Prime meridian specify the standard time zone of the earth. Important. ठीक है? Latitude, important latitude, equator, and this one, and longitude, prime meridian. So moving further with this one diagram, I will tell you these are the heat zones of the earth. This is also important because without knowing these things you cannot understand the actual thing where our India is lying, where our Indian continent is lying, and what type of climate or location it is having. So I have told you in this also and this also. Now this one, heat zones. What are heat zones? So children, this is the diagram of our earth. Again I have marked here 90 degree North Pole, 90 degree South Pole, and the important latitude is equator, that is 0 degree, and Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Now we have divided our earth into different types of heat zones. So children, first of all we will see the imaginary line, that is equator, 0 degree, and the places near the equator are tropical zone. Tropical zone we can also say, torrid zone we can also say. So this means very hot, hot zone, hot, very hot. Okay, tropical zone near the equator means Africa. Equator cuts in between Africa. Africa is having a very tropical type of climate. Too much heat is over there. So tropical zone is too hot. Temperate zone. After the tropical zone comes temperate zone, in the north zone also, in the south zone also, same as this. And this is not too hot, not too cold, in between, moderate type of climate. We can say moderate. Okay? Like this. And then comes the polar zone, near the poles, at the north also, at the south also. Both the places we are having polar zones. These are very cold areas. Frigid zone, we can call it polar zone also, frigid zone also. This means the areas are very cold in climate. So this is the equator, and this divides the earth into two equal parts. The first part is northern hemisphere. You can see northern hemisphere, from this equator to the north pole is this side, northern hemisphere, and from equator to the south pole it is called southern hemisphere. So the two equal parts, north hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Towards the north pole to the equator, northern hemisphere, and to the south to the equator, southern hemisphere. And our India lies over here in the world. Location of India is here, and we can say India is having a tropical type of climate and some area temperate type of climate. So India lies in this area, and the heat zones are divided. So we have understood the location, what are the things that are surrounded, what are the water bodies that our peninsular India is having, the three sides surrounded by water, a peninsular type of country, Arabian Ocean, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean, three times water, and Tropic of Cancer is the main latitude that is crossing India into two equal parts. This is why India is experiencing a tropical type of climate, means very hot climate, and thus we also have a good monsoon throughout the year. Then This is the I have made understand about the latitudes, longitudes. Latitudes imaginary horizontal lines, longitudes imaginary vertical lines from north pole to south pole, and latitudes from east to west horizontal lines. So this must be understood. And then the heat zones, polar, temperate, tropical, temperate, polar, and the north pole and the south pole. From equator to the north pole, northern hemisphere. From equator to the south pole, southern hemisphere, and India lies in the northern hemisphere. Is it clear, children? We will be moving with the further important points. So children, we have discussed about the location and the size of Indian continent in the world. Now children, there are some important points that I would like you to know. The location of Indian subcontinent in the world. What is the main points that we need to know about the location? The first point is latitudes, that is 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 north. Latitudes I have told you, imaginary lines that go horizontally from east to west. So 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 north. Now longitudes क्या थे? Longitudes were the imaginary vertical lines from north pole to south pole, and that is 68 degree 7 east and 97 degree 25 east. Okay children, so longitude and latitudes we have known. Now third point, Tropic of Cancer, that is 23 degree 30 means 23.5 degree north, divides India into two equal parts. Like I have told you, Tropic of Cancer divides India into two equal parts, and it makes two equal parts. And this tropic, because of this tropic, India is a tropical type of climate. India is having tropical country, we can say India is having. Now the southernmost point means the last point, the southernmost point of India, what it is called? It is called Indra Point. Last point, tip of the Indian continent is called Indra Point. But in the year 2004, when a tsunami came, thus Indra Point got submerged under the water when the tsunami in 2004 came. Now children, next, area, 3.28 million square kilometer area, it is area wise, and 2.4 area of the world. Indian subcontinent is having 2.4 area of the world, means that throughout the world whatever the land is there, we know that 70% is water and other 30% is land, and in that 30% India is having. So the next point is India is having 2.4 area of the world. It is having, we know that 70% is the ocean and the seas and 30% is land. So India is having 2.4% of the area land in the world. Okay, this much. And it is the 7th largest country in the world, area wise, 7th largest country, and the land boundary is 15,200 kilometers. The coastal boundary is 7,51,000.6 kilometers. Okay children, so this is having coastal boundaries including the islands also, Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Islands also. So Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, from Gujarat means eastern to western to eastern part, we are having a time difference of 2 hours. When we are moving from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, from east to west, there is a difference of 2 hours in the time zones. Okay. Now there is standard meridian of India. What is the standard Mediterranean? What is the standard time of India? Is it 82 degree 30 east, passing from Mirzapur UP. Mirzapur UP, it is the meridian that is crossing from Mirzapur UP, and that meridian we are following as a standard time of India. So Indian Ocean is named after our country. It is the only ocean in the world that is named after a country, that is India. It is called Indian Ocean and it lies at the tip of our continent. So children, in the previous part I had told you about the location of India in the world and what are the latitudes, important longitudes and the heat zones, and what was the climatic condition of India, why was it, and everything I told you through the diagrams. And I also told you the important points that were basically responsible for the location and size of India. Now children, there are some more different points we are having regarding our country. So it is a new change in the Indian Constitution in year 2019. According to the Article 370, in 2019 there was a change. Now we have 28 states and 9 union territories. 2 more union territories are added, that is Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. So these 2 are added, so that is why we are having 9 union territories. And the smallest state area wise is Goa, and the largest state in area wise is Rajasthan. Rajasthan is so big that Goa can come into 92 times. So this is the smallest state, Goa, and the largest state is your Rajasthan. And the largest populous state population having is Uttar Pradesh. Children, these are the main things that we should be knowing about our country, and it is having a tropical type of climate. Monsoon northern part experiences very good monsoon type of rain, and our continent, our Indian continent has different types of temperature and climate zones. We have mountainous region, desert region, northern plain, southern part, Deccan Plateau also. So these are the types of variation in our continent. So children, what are we should be knowing about our neighbors, neighboring countries of India. So children, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar and Afghanistan. Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Myanmar and Afghanistan. Pakistan, Afghanistan this side, China this side, Nepal this side, Bangladesh this side, and Bhutan also this side, and Afghanistan is over there only, Myanmar is there only, and Sri Lanka as the southern tip. These are our neighboring countries, and we are having good relation with our neighboring countries, and it is good also, so that we can, in good or bad times, the countries can help each other. So children, one important thing I want to tell you, that India is having a very ancient civilization in the world. When the world was having nothing, they were roaming here and there like nomads, but India has a proper civilization. It is famous for that. And the 2 most famous civilization, ancient civilization of the world in India is Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Harappan and Mohenjo-daro civilization, in which we can see the archaeologists have discovered a very planned city. Everything was planned, and proper houses, roads, sanitations were there that time. And India has given the world the knowledge of Upanishad, Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and our literature, history and everything, also science and everything. But Indian numerals, decimal system is world famous. Without it, the major calculation would not be easy. So these are the Indian things that have been given to the world, Indian numerals and decimal system. And previously, when Britishers came to India, they only came for our Indian muslin, cotton and spices. India has been invaded, made into colonies by these items for muslin, cotton and spices. So India is having all the important points I have told you about the location in the world, about the time zone, about the climate, about the neighboring countries, and about the major things, important things that we should be knowing in the Indian continent. So this chapter is over, and I will be giving you some question answers. So children, we have discussed all the full chapter, India size and location geography, and we know the location of India in the world, area wise, latitudinal wise, longitudinal wise, everything, climate, heat zone, everything. And I told you the important things also. Now children, I want that you should be doing some assignment. I am giving you 5 questions, very short 5 questions I have given you, so that I may be knowing how well you have gone through the video, what you have learned through the video, and what are the important things. So question number 1, write the latitude and longitude where India lies in the world. So you have to write the degrees of the latitudes and longitude. What are the important latitudes and longitudes where India lies in the location, you have to tell me. Question number 2, what is the southernmost point of India is called? In the video I have told you about the southernmost point where India, what is the name of that point and what happened to that point. I have told you everything, so you have to tell me. Question number 3, what is the standard meridian of India? Standard meridian, the time zone where it is lying and where it is cutting in our country. So that degree you have to tell me and from where it is going through in India. Question number 4, name all the neighboring countries of India. Means the number of countries I have told you that are near India, here this side, east, west, north, south, where you are having, I have told you there are 5-6 countries, neighboring countries. You have to give the name in this answer. Now the last question, what are the ancient civilization of India? At the last of the video I have told you the name of the 2 civilization, or you can research on that and tell me whatever information and the name you are getting. So you will tell in the last 5th answer. So children, this would be very helpful for you to learn and understand the chapter most in the simple way. So thank you for this, and now we go for the best for you.
Do self study at home and stay home, save lives. Thank you very much.